There's no doubt in my mind that the teams that are not playing will definitely watch the first game because they want to know what it's all about, what the crowds are going to be like and everything else. But generally, you are really, really excited. You're excited playing for your club and everything else, but when it's your country and you're on the biggest stage in the world, it's fantastic, great feeling.
What was that like in 70, leaving Scotland? And obviously there was a belief, certainly some of the Scottish public, that Scotland that could actually go there and win the World Cup.
Well, there was a belief because one man told them that we were going to win it. You know, Ali was an eccentric man. I think everybody would realise that. And he tried to get the country on the football side. Even people that didn't like football, he wanted to tell them we're coming back with that trophy. And you know, and a lot of people, you know, believed that. Certainly the players didn't believe that. But we were going there to do our best. It was as simple as that. And when you look at players like Dalglish and Souness, you know, we're a really good side going out there. And I thoroughly expected us at least to get by the first stage, you know, and do well. You know, but things happen out there, and it either goes for you or it doesn't. And there was so much that went wrong for us, even off the park, never mind on the park. And I think players were disillusioned. And we couldn't wait actually to play the third game against Holland. And the manager was great. His team talk lasted about 10 seconds. It was, listen, we've all been through a lot in the last few weeks. Let's just go out there and play and see what happens. You know, and it was the best game we played, and we beat the team that got to the final as well. But you know, it was a great disappointment, but wonderful being there, seeing all the players from all the best players in the world being there, and it was just a great experience. And honestly, if you're a footballer, and that's what, especially in Scotland, you miss that. 20 years since we've been there. I mean, we had 4 or 5 on the trot, whether it was European Championships or World Cups. We were there. Scotland were part of that, but now we're nowhere. We've got to try and get back to where we were, you know, 20, 30 years ago.
Who would your tip be for this year's World Cup?
I think when you look at Argentina and you look at Messi, you know, and you look at Neymar, you know, they're, you know, in Brazil, and you look at Ronaldo at Portugal, and you look, but you know what? I wouldn't go for them. I would go for a team that most of the players are playing in the top league in England, and I think they've waited a long time to get back into Europe and in World Cups. I think Belgium has got to be in there. When you look at the team, I watched them in midweek. I mean, they're a goal down to Costa Rica and eventually win 4-1 easily in the end. I think they are a good bet. A good outside bet for me would be Belgium.
And what about our neighbours from south of the border? You touched on them there. How do you see them going?
Well, I mean, England always promised so much. You know, they've got a lot individually. They're a fantastic side and they've got a great squad, but they just don't seem to do it when it comes to the, you know, the big games. And I think there'll be tears there again in England because people down south expect England to get to quarter-finals, semi-finals, maybe even go on and win it. I don't think they will. I expect them to get to the quarter-finals, and for me that would be decent for them.